Okay, so let's talk about progressive multifocal leukoencephalopathy, abbreviated as PML, which is a demyelinated disease caused by the virus JC virus, which infect the oligodendrocyte and therefore cause demyelination. Now, JC virus usually happens in immunocompromised patients, especially in HIV patients, when the CD4 counts going down. You can see less than 50 to 100 cells per microliter. So it also defined as AIDS defining disease, because you can see that it infects people with very low CD4 that define AIDS. Now, it's not only happens in AIDS, but also in other diseases that cause immunocompression. You see post-transplant leukemia, solid organ malignancy, inflammatory disease like SLE sarcoidosis, lymphopenia of CD4, immunosuppressing monoclonal antibody like natalizumab that can be used to treat multiple sclerosis. Now, the clinical presentation is based on neurological manifestation. You see altered mental style, motor deficiency, lip, gait, visual symptoms. It's less commonly affect the optic nerve, and seizures. Final diagnosis by brain biopsy, but using lumbar puncture, you can evaluate the CSF for JC virus DNA. Now, in the pathology, you see the JC virus, which infect the oligodendrocyte and cause demyelination. Location, it's asymmetrical, and it's very important to know that it's asymmetrical. It can be in the U fibers that connect the cortex. Subcortical front and parietal occipital regions are common location, and also other places. And now U fibers, while the condition invariably involves white matter, subcortical U fibers in late stages of the disease, gray matter involvement is also seen. So U fibers may be seen, U fibers lesions. Now, what I'm talking about lesions, hyperintense lesion, and note that those lesions do not enhance, they do not enhance with contrast on T1. So this is important because it helps us differentiate it from, for example, toxoplasmosis, lymphoma, and etc. So they do not enhance on T1 the contrast. And on T1, they are quite hypointense, as you can see right over here. It's T1 usually hypointense, T2 hyperintense. You can see here on FLAIR the T2 hyperintense asymmetrical lesions, and on T1 with contrast it won't enhance, and U fibers can only. Now it's different from HIV encephalitis, which is symmetrical. That's it. PML.